I said it's only money.
Oh, he ain't got it.
We done heard his tongue.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts, Camp and Mace.
What up, boy? What's good? How you?
Chillin'.
What's the word?
Great.
Chillin'.
Right.
Okay, so
Hold on, can I say something
Yeah,
real
go
quick?
for it.
I want to talk to a couple people real quick before we start the show. Real quick. I want to give a shout out to Brandon Marshall,
Yep.
Kevin Garnett,
That's right.
Matt Barnes, Dan Labatar, Nick on First Things First, especially Stephen A. Smith, Gillian Wallow, and Gilbert Arenas. I named them three last because they gave me and Murder some game about this business before we got into the business. So I want to shout out to all of them and anybody who else called and gave us advice or some information and said they love the show that's in this business. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
The rest of you bitch ass niggas, I'm telling you right now, we here. We here. Y'all can make your motherfucking phone calls. You can think what I'm saying ain't true. I'm telling you now, me and Murder still work on the weekends. We got shows. So we be busy, but now that we here, I'm gonna double down on y'all niggas' pause, and we're gonna get the information, and now we gonna be the new source. We gonna be the new source. We the new source. Murder, Stat, and Killer are the new source. Y'all niggas scared and y'all moving funny. Y'all moving real funny. Listen, y'all niggas think we stupid, nigga? First of all, we been on TV longer than you niggas. All y'all niggas on TV now, we been popping since we was 19 years old. We been behind the camera when y'all niggas was editors in college and trying to get on TV. We camera ready. We camera ready. First of all, Murder made the slogan. We do it like we do it for TV.
Yeah.
That's what we do, nigga.
That's what we do.
All y'all analysts and niggas that's pissed off, we gonna make you real mad now because niggas gonna start hitting me with the information. I'm gonna make sure I call my friends up. And shout out to Draymond Green too, because I called Draymond early to get his advice. Draymond was one of the first people I called to ask advice about this whole situation. But the rest of you bitch ass niggas, Stat, Murder, Killer, we gonna double down. You ain't been really seeing us that much because shit done slowed down. We'll be ready for summer league. Football season, we back 4 days a week.
Yeah, we going to summer league. We gonna be there every game.
Yeah. Football season, we back 4 days a week, and you know what time it is when it come to basketball. We on your ass, pause, and if you mad, you gonna get madder. Fuck you bitch ass niggas.
There we go. What an intro.
Sorry.
I love it. I'm here for it. Okay. So, although the NBA season is over, there's a lot of buzz on social media that we cannot ignore. So, Fat Joe went viral for saying on ESPN that he likes Dick from Kansas, referring to the recent draft pick Grady Dick, who now plays for the Toronto Raptors. Fat Joe then came back and said, shout out to Cam and Mace for not roasting me yet. Then he said he's too old for the pause game. What do y'all think?
Well, I'll say this, Fat Joe, I didn't get that clip. On my clip, it just said, pause, I like dick, and then it went off. So I guess they set me up. Because I said, what is this?
The whole thing about it is that Fat Joe didn't even say whoever name it is first. He just said from Kansas, so he said he liked dick from a specific area, a certain part of the country. Pause. Yo, pause the whole thing.
Was it like lobster from Maine?
I ain't no potato. Exactly. He like dick from Kansas. Pause. Hey, yo, Joe, listen.
That's crazy.
Yo, Joe, I know
we love you, Joe.
Joe, we love
But
you.
that
and I know,
was crazy.
It's crazy. Listen, it's like my man British too. My man British, he be like, yo, I'm too old, I don't play pause. If you're on earth, you play, but you can't say, once you say you don't play, you play it.
You're in it now,
you win
pause.
It. Yeah, you win it, pause, because the whole thing is this. If you didn't play, if you don't play, why say you don't play? You ain't got to announce it.
Yeah.
And if it didn't bother you, you ain't got to double back and be like, I don't care, man. I said I like Dick from Kansas, that's the player, pause. Joe, crack, you know you my man got a flow, Joe, nigga. I was a fair high school nigga, but you're out of pocket, Joe.
You're out of pocket.
You know why, Joe? I would say this, like this the thing about it, right? Pause this whole little scenario I'm about to say.
Okay.
Like if it would be crazy if the nigga name was Frank Dick, pause, right? Right, I'm just saying. But he got a whole nother name if his name Gregory or something like that.
Yeah.
You could say Greg. Yo, I mess with Gregory from Kansas. he had two names, bro. He got a first name and last name.
He chose to go with Dick.
Yo, Crack, you can say you don't play, you my man. But listen, the internet says different. Pause, man. Shout out to DITC and all that, man. Everybody in the Bronx, baby.
Okay. Also, Jalen Green went viral for an old leaked clip of him engaging in a very sexual act with his teammate Josh Christopher. If you saw the clip, you saw it. I'm sure y'all have seen it by now.
That's
Do y'all
his
have
second
any
clip.
thoughts?
That's his second clip.
Let me ask you a question, just real quick.
No, that's his second clip.
No, but they're teammates now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And when was this? It's a clip was
They
leaked.
said high school teammates.
So they've been doing this. How long they been doing this?
What's the name of this game?
Yo, because they on the same team in the NBA now.
Yeah.
But he was humping them like that in college, like yo.
In high school, in high school.
Pardon me, in high school.
They didn't even go to college.
Yeah, they went straight to the A, but like he had him in the pretzel.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna have that man in the pretzel? Then homie was making the sound effects. He like, Yo, what is that? Yo, time out. Yo, listen, Fat Joe, I'm back to you. I don't play that one neither.
I can't breathe.
I don't play. Yo, Craig, I don't play that one. Whatever Jalen Green and this man was doing, you right. That ain't even pause. I don't know what that is. That's molestation. That man had that man in the pretzel, and he was going, Who does that? I don't even know what game that is, bro. First of all, that shit ain't funny.
Then he had another video where they was holding the guy up.
I ain't see that one. What did he do?
It's on YouTube.
All right, we gonna pull it up, but tell me what he was doing. What you mean holding him up? I don't understand what you saying. What are you talking about?
He was getting jiggy with it.
Hey, yo,
No,
listen.
it was like the dude was holding him from the back, and then one dude was holding his legs up. I was like, dude.
Oh, nigga, split roasted. Pause. Nigga, Jalen Green was getting split roasted. Pause.
It was someone. He was in the video.
Yo, listen, man. We play a lot of games up here, but those ain't one of them. I tell you that right now. We not playing none of them games. You ain't split roasting niggas. You ain't humping niggas. None of that, man. This game is strictly dialogue. It does not go into anything physical, man. You had that man in the pretzel, and he was making sound effects. I have no idea how long this been going on.
It's too much to ask. That how did they get there?
Yeah.
What were they thinking?
Yeah.
What was the context of the game?
Right.
This is all bad.
Right, and the thing about it is too, they do, the reason I say this is this, they don't do, that wasn't the first time, because whoever taped it was ready. They said, whoever
Next
taped
time
it,
keep the camera right.
whoever taped it said, oh, I see what they're about to go into. I seen this before. And whoever put that out, thank you. Because I know you were sick of looking at it without everybody else knowing. Hey, yo, I tell you right now, listen, if you're on the Houston Rockets and you're in the locker room, pause.
Watch out.
Watch out. When I was in jail, I took my shower with my boxers on. I ain't want niggas looking at me, my ass paused, and myself. I took my shit with my boxers on.
Where's my gavel? Where's my gavel?
Hey, yo.
Killer is going crazy.
Yo, I said, this whole shit,
Okay,
you can gavel me, pause.
I still need my gavel. Listen,
I'm just saying.
This is going too crazy.
Listen, I'm just telling, that's actually no pause.
Yeah, that's no pause.
I said I had my boxers on.
okay.
Like, if I was in jail, that means I kept my boxers on so niggas wouldn't be looking at me. I'm advising everybody in the Houston Rocket locker room, beware. That's all I gotta say is beware, because these niggas is feisty and zesty.
Niggas is feisty. It's crazy.
And zesty, man.
Okay.
But they were wearing the what you call it shorts in high school, so
The what?
the signs were there.
The what shorts?
The what you call
The
them?
we wear shorts. They wear, oh, the hoochie daddies.
The extra small hoochie
Daisy
daddies.
Duke edition.
Daisy Dukes in the finals.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, man. Okay, so also on the Skip Bayless show on YouTube, Skip shared that Lil Wayne and Young Money will be more involved in Undisputed than ever. Why do you even think that was said? And what do you think is going on?
Skip Bayless, you're wilding out. Skip Bayless. I'm gonna tell you what that sounds like. When I hear Skip Bayless is gonna give a bigger pause, we pause for all of this.
Yeah.
Skip Bayless giving a bigger part to Lil Wayne and Young Money sounds like O.J. Simpson. It sounds like Miami Vice. I wrote it down. Michael Strahan, Sammy Davis Jr. Just the list goes on. A token black people.
I say Michael Strahan on the. Nah, Mike, we fuck with Mike, man.
I do too, but it's like when you're doing something super mainstream and you're like, we gonna bring a nigga in.
Yeah.
People want me to tell the truth, Cam. I gotta tell the truth.
I ain't saying nothing.
I fool with Michael Strahan, but they was thinking, you know what?
You said Sammy Davis Jr.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, nah, I dig it. Sammy
James
Davis.
Brown.
Tap dancing for niggas.
Yeah, we need our version of Elvis.
Right, I dig it. Gang.
Yeah, Sammy Davis Jr. is. I said Crockett and Tubbs, Miami Vice.
No, everybody you said was official. That's when you went to Michael Strahan. I didn't know where you was going with it. I said, but the list was so broad. I'm like, Sammy Davis Jr., Miami Vice, Michael Strahan. Niggas said token black niggas.
Yeah.
Gang, finish. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I don't want to say it, but you know. Even when he brought Shannon Sharp up there, Shannon Sharp is an amazing analyst, as well as Stephen A. But he always try to get somebody he think could bring the culture to him, where he can pay them less and benefit off the culture. It's an old tactic. I don't think anybody should go in there. I want to see him do it with Todd McShay. Won't he pick what's her name? Ashley Brewer.
Ashley Brewer.
Right.
She's good looking.
Hey man. Listen.
I'm not for it. I'm not for it.
Yo,
but I know you know Lil Wayne.
No, listen. I was just waiting for you to finish. Listen.
I'm totally not for it.
I'm 100%.
I don't think anybody that got any kind of culture should go up there with Skip. He's not gonna pay them. He's number one. He's not gonna pay them, and there's gonna be a token black guy where he can make some cash off. The jig is up.
Yeah. I'm totally in agreement, and so this is what I'll say, because a lot of people will say this: Skip Bayless gives black people an opportunity, like Stephen A. Smith. We talked to Stephen A. Smith, and he had the story like he's not going to diss Skip because Skip gave him an opportunity to get back. Got Shannon Sharp, who just went crazy. He got the nickname Unked off the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He went up there, he bought his Black and Miles, and he bought his weed. He bought his stocking cap, the goat mask, the jerseys. He turned it out for black people just who like to see the culture. And I think there's two things, maybe three. What I say was this: Skip Bayless seen what Stephen A. did for the show, and he's like, if I could get
make it blacker.
Exactly. If I
he brought Black and Miles, you think he gonna let Lil Wayne bring a cup of lean up there?
Yeah, he might.
He might.
You know why? Because there's one thing: he never smoked the weed. He never took a shot of Hennessy. He'll just look at Shannon and be like, "You're doing that this early? You're really gonna take a shot of Hennessy?" Because in his brain, he's like, "Do more nigga shit. Do more nigga shit. Do more nigga shit. Yeah, let's bring the niggas in. Let's bring the niggas in." That's what Skip Bayless does, and I think that he's seen his ratings skyrocket once he got Stephen A. on the show. Then he seen how much people love Shannon Sharp once he got Shannon Sharp on the show.
We're gonna go even blacker this time.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring the hood in.
Yeah.
It might be a bandana on it.
Yeah. Young Money. Yo,
Skip walk out with a red bandana.
Skip would definitely do it for the coach. Skip be like, yo, word the mother, this nigga, the nigga Skip.
Skip gotta chill.
And Skip seen that like I said, it's rated skyrocket. A lot of people don't know, and I don't know how long you've been watching First Take Stat, but a lot of people don't know is that First Take was on before Stephen A. Smith. Nobody gave a fuck. It was on the afternoon sometime.
Yeah.
Only time I started watching First Take when Jalen Rose cursed Skip Bayless out. That's when I started
That's
working.
when it got real.
Yeah, that's when I was like, yo, when he started calling them water gun, pistol Pete and all that, that's when I was like, fuck going on this show? And that's what made me start watching First Take, because Stephen A actually came on that show. It was a two-day situation with that. Jalen Rose heated him up the first day. They came back to debate again, and Stephen A got on that show. And from that show, he brought Stephen A in. And that's when he started fucking with black people. Now to the whole Lil Wayne situation.
And Skip kept all of the money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened as far as
Allegedly.
I don't know people contracts.
Allegedly.
I don't know people contracts. I know that Skip.
Well, you don't leave because you got paid.
This is true.
I know that.
This is true. Skip Bayless went to Fox Sports because he made $5 million a year for a 5-year contract. He renegotiated since then with a $5 million bonus. It was essentially like a $25 million deal.
Yeah.
So he's getting $5 million a year. And then bring Shannon in. You know Shannon ain't making nowhere near $5 because this was his opportunity.
This was his shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a shot. Take 350.
This is an honest shot.
Right. Take 350.
At mainstream America.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Right. So overall, do y'all think?
Hold on, I'm not finished.
You're not finished.
Not finished, Stan. No disrespect.
No,
Because I want to get back to the Lil Wayne's
Yeah.
portion of it. My thing is Lil Wayne is my man. And don't get it fucked up. Skip been fucking with Lil Wayne. He does his intro
Is Lil Wayne.
is for the Undisputed Show is Lil Wayne. But what do you mean make them more part of the show moving forward? Is he going to be a host? Is he going to be behind the scenes? Is he going to do more music? If it's sports related, because Lil Wayne does know sports,
Yes.
you could have been brought him in.
Yeah.
It's just the time niggas like, I think we need a rapper on the show.
Yeah.
Yo, my nigga.
According to what Cam and Mace is doing.
Exactly. According to
Now we need a rapper.
I think a rapper is the
rapper is the way.
A rapper is the way. Yo, Lil Wayne, could you be part of the show? Yo, Skip, you not low, nigga. You not low, and you obvious, nigga. Now, we not saying you don't give people opportunity. We dig it. But I would love to see Skip Bayless do that show with somebody white.
No, I would say it's no opportunity.
Why would you say that?
Because he's only giving it to people that help him.
But what I would say is this. I really would like Skip to do that show with somebody white. Not saying it can't be popular, but Skip is not dumb. He sees what the black dynamic does for a show. And then he gets up there. My thing is this with Shannon Sharp, when Shannon Sharp was up there. You get up there and, you know, he's a Hall of Fame football player, 3 Super Bowl titles, and you discredit him by Tom Brady or whatever else you want to diss him for, and you never played professional sports. Now, if you have your opinion on professional sports, cool.
Yeah.
But the way he throws him under the bus and talks to him and degrades him in time to time, Shannon peeped it, because when people was putting up posts on Instagram dissing Skip or on Twitter, Shannon was liking all the comments every time.
So he's paying black people to demote him? Is that what you're saying? That's what I'm hearing.
You said it, not
That's
me.
what I'm hearing.
That's what you said. You said it, not me. So it is what it is, man.
It is what it
It is
is.
what it is. So I was just gonna ask overall, do y'all think that Skip is benefiting from the culture?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's the
And
play.
Skip knows this. And listen, I don't want to act like Skip ain't a historian that don't know his business and don't do his homework. Skip, he been reporting the Cowboys in the 70s, all type of shit.
Do it with Max Kellerman.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Max just got fired.
Yeah, Max just got fired.
Yeah,
Help Max.
Yeah,
Go get Steve Young.
Yeah, exactly.
Tony Romo.
Yeah, one of them niggas. Yeah, let's see how it works out. Skip, we challenging you right now. We challenge you right now.
We on to what you doing, Skip said. How much would you pay for the right nigga?
Niggas come in there, tap in. Yes, sir. Yes, master. I work for you, Skip. Yo, listen, Skip, we challenge you.
Skip is my goal.
Yeah,
Skip.
exactly.
It's my goal.
Yo, we challenge you, Skip. Get somebody white to be your co-host and let's see where your show go. You never do that. Skip come in every day on Skip Instagram. He come in with a suit with Jordans on and all types of shit. Skip, you ain't fresh, nigga. think you fresh because you put them Jordans on, nigga? And the Death Row chain. Snoop gave him a Death Row chain. He got Jordans. Skip, man. Niggas is using you for their own TV time for promotion. Niggas don't give a fuck about you, my nigga. Shout out to Richard Sherman, nigga.
Yeah, good. Well, let us know in the comments, do y'all think Lil Wayne should join Skip? With that, we'll be right back.
One eye, one heart, one love.
Excuse me? After last night's performance, we're gonna do this again? Not tonight. I don't think so. And make sure you close the door behind you.
When I tell the yeah, man. When I tell the yeah, man. When I tell the yeah, man.
I'm Rico fucking strong.
Took that horsepower and told the girl to giddy up,
Baby!
Fast money, money, fresh shit, cash money, Moscow mule.
I'm back.
Looking back at her, I'm a crash.
Hell no. Muchacho, levántate. Toma eso, bébetelo.
Right now?
Well, cuña. Well,
Now, right now. Right now.
yeah.
Girl, let me see you walk it off. Oh, let me see you walk it off. Yeah, let me see you walk it off. Go, girl, let me see you walk it off.
Welcome back. Okay, so ESPN cut 20 of their top on-air personalities over the weekend with the intention to save money. This includes popular sportscasters such as Jalen Rose, Jeff Van Gundy, and Susie Colbert. What are your thoughts?
That's crazy. 20. And those names are not little names. But
At all.
before we get into that, Michael Strahan shouldn't have been in that list.
Okay. I like Mike.
I don't need Michael Strahan. You know.
Yeah, Mike hustling, baby.
Yeah, Mike just hustling.
Mike hustling, man. Mike hustling,
Mike
man.
shouldn't have been in that list.
Yeah,
so.
Mike hustling, man. Mike, listen, Mike, you know, I like Michael Strahan because he bullied his way on Good Morning
Yeah.
America. When he was retiring from football, they brought him on that show. I want to say Good Morning America because it's the daytime show in the morning.
Yeah.
They brought him up there and Regis was retiring and he's like, what you want to do after football? He said, take your job.
Yeah.
And that was when he was a guest, and they ended up. It was him and D.L. Hughley fighting for the last position.
That was a better choice.
Right. So they went with Michael Strahan. Now realizing football season, he goes 5 days a week at the morning show.
City to city.
No, it's 5 days in New York. Then you got Saturday off. Then you got to fly to LA Sunday to do NFL Live or whatever he's on.
Yeah.
They make touch the red eye.
Yeah.
To get back to New York. So I say he's hustling. I wasn't going to interrupt your list, but I respect Michael Strahan.
Michael Strahan. I respect everybody in the list, but what we're talking about is exposing that token black person.
Exactly. I agree with that.
That's all we're doing.
Exactly. And listen, sometimes.
And people pay me to hear the truth.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's what I'm here to do.
Sometimes a nigga a token. That's just
Yeah, you're just a token
you're
black.
just a token. I ain't gonna throw Mike in it, but the other people on your list
Yeah.
have nothing wrong with that list.
What you were saying now?
Basically, the 20 on-air personalities that were cut, what are your thoughts about it?
They let Vince Carter go kill him.
That's wild, man.
And they let Keyshawn go? Keyshawn in that
Johnson,
list?
Max Kellerman, Susie Colbert.
What about Jay Will?
Matt Hasselbeck. He's good.
Jay Will kept his job. Good thing Jay Will kept his
Is
job.
he a token? I'm actually destined. He give me
Is
token
Jay Will
vibes.
token?
He give me token. Yo, I'm just saying.
Nah, Jay Will.
Because you know
Jay
why?
Will know his stuff.
Now he know his stuff, but Jay Will say he don't never say nigga, even when nobody look. He don't use the word nigga.
He's from Jersey too.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Kyrie from Jersey.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just asking. Do he give you token vibes?
Ask that.
No, you the token man. You the token man.
You had the list.
You definitely giving me Subway token vibes.
It's like, God, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yo, listen.
But I love this career in Duke though.
What the fuck that got to do with anything?
He's shooting from half court.
Is he a token nigga asking you, bro? The nigga say he don't say nigga. Listen, Michael Wilborn say he say nigga when nobody
He's
looking.
intelligent. He's intelligent. He's intelligent. We're having fun, Jay.
Why can't you say yes or no? Is he a token nigga or not?
He's an intellectual. He's an intellectual.
I'm taking. If you don't say no, I'm taking it as a yes. He called you a token nigga when I said it. You didn't say no.
I said he's an intellectual. I said he's intelligent.
Then why won't you say yes or no? Yes or no? Why won't you say yes or no? Is he a token nigga or not?
Oh man.
Yo, back to the layoffs though.
Did they get rid of Richard Jefferson? Is he in the list?
Nah.
No.
Listen.
Now I would put him before Jay Will. I wouldn't put.
You say Richard Jefferson's a token. why Richard Jefferson a token nigga? What did Richard Jefferson do to be a token? Give me an example of what he did to be a token. I want to see your criteria for niggas being tokens.
If I say it on here, we gonna get fired.
Who can fire us? We can't get fired. We can't get canceled. We can't get fired. We own everything.
I forgot. We can. That's the good thing about it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
We can't get fired.
Yeah,
so
man.
what? Ask me it again. I thought I was on Disney.
You know the crazy shit is, even if you call niggas token niggas, they can't respond. They on Disney. They just gotta shut up and just do it on their Twitter.
They can't do nothing. Ain't like they Paul Pierce or nothing.
See, Paul got wild. He said, "Get out of here."
Yeah, but who's on that list?
Okay,
Who's the
so
20
Jeff
people?
Van Gundy, Jalen Rose, Keyshawn Johnson, Max Kellerman, Susie Colbert, Chris Cellos, Matt Hasselbeck, Steve Young, Rob Ninkovich, Neil Everett, Ashley Brewer, June Lee, LaFonso Ellis, Todd McShay, Jordan Cornette, Jason Fitz, David Pollock. But also keep in mind, when these shows are cut, so is their production.
That's
team-
crazy.
yeah. So also the team
Now,
behind.
Killer, this is what I want you to listen to before you even get into your notes. The owner, or the guy Bob Iger, he said he's getting rid of 7,000 jobs. 7,000 jobs.
Say that one more time.
Bob
sorry.
Iger said
Bob
of Iger said he's getting rid of 7,000 jobs.
And who is that? The guy from Disney?
Yes.
Okay.
7,000 jobs. So what he does is this. He says we got to get up to $5.5 billion. So everybody's on the chopping block. So what happened, I could perceive, is that Joe Paterno or Joe Patera or something like Pataro, he hired him back early in the year and brought him in to get rid of everybody up in ESPN. So they thought they was gonna have a couple rounds of firing people, and he said, nah, we're gonna add another round. So what I think, people thought their jobs were secure after the first 2 rounds or first 3 rounds of people firing, and he said, nah, we're gonna add an extra one this week. So everybody we're looking at is in the extra round.
Right.
So these are people that probably thought after that,
Woo! I'm Sweet 16. The Sweet 16.
I made the cut.
Yeah.
Because the people in this list could not have thought they were gonna be fired.
Listen, I would say this.
And I'm not laughing about that, because that's families, that's people's job and their monies.
Why are you laughing?
You're making me
I'm
laugh.
not, yo, fam.
You're making me laugh. I'm not laughing.
Yo, you sit there and say, I'm
because
not
I
laughing, then look at
understand.
me and start laughing. I'm not even saying nothing. I ain't even go yet. Pause.
I think it was a week of cutting off. A week, I called it the last week of cutoffs, and then he just threw another extra round in there.
Look, I'll say this. I don't know a lot. I know,
But he's from New York. I should have known that. He's from New York. He spin again.
Yeah, listen, man. You know how we get out.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah, ain't nobody safe.
Same thing go for everybody.
Right.
Keep the same energy.
Right. So Max Kellerman got 2 shows. He had like 3 shows on there. He had like the joint with Jay Will in the morning. Then he had Max on boxing.
So do you
Then he
get
had
rid of all of those?
Just if he's gone, I don't know who's going to fill his spot.
Yeah, I don't.
Then you got Keyshawn Johnson, who I thought did an excellent job on football. There was one more name you named that I was familiar
Jeff
with.
Van Gundy.
Oh, Jeff
Yeah,
do
you
the
can't
finals,
do
man.
that.
God damn,
Come
yo.
on, man.
Jeff do the fight. Jeff, I love, and you like, listen,
Yeah, Jeff.
I love the
It's
dynamic.
people on this list that I can't see how you fired.
I love the dynamic of Mark Jackson, pause, and Jeff Van Gundy doing the playoffs and the finals. Like, they're super, super dope combination talking because they have chemistry. They kind of got chemistry like us. And they've been doing it for a long time. So I wonder who's going to be announcing with Mark. Are they going to make a cut to where it's just one announcer and Mark Jackson?
I think they're gonna get all new people because what is coming across is that we messed everything up.
Yeah,
I think that we thought you were cool until we saw cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas ain't cool.
Y'all, I thought you was cool.
You a joke.
No, all jokes aside, no disrespect to anybody. I thought they looked at it and said, you know what? I thought you were the culture. You're not the culture.
That's a fact.
This is what it should feel like and look like.
And that goes back to Skip as well. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, even though Shannon's culture, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's a great point. I like
Yeah.
that point. Niggas is looking like, oh, these niggas ain't the wave? I thought these
Yeah, I
niggas
thought this was the wave.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, you know what? Curve that whole shit.
yo,
and
get rid of
figure out-
everybody.
But
Everybody.
Then you got to think about this, because what they're saying, they're saving tens of millions of dollars, ESPN. But you just hired the nigga McAfee, $85 million.
They was blaming McAfee. You know,
They were.
sometimes it's becoming like sports.
Right.
They there every day doing budgets, so they know.
Right.
If we're bringing this person in, we got to get rid of this, and that to make this salary
No,
for.
that's what they're saying. And it's 2 things. What you just said, y'all niggas ain't the cool kids like we thought you was.
Yeah.
McAfee is cool because he get niggas like Aaron Rodgers every Monday. Aaron Rodgers play every Sunday, but every Monday he's on McAfee's show. Niggas like,
They got the connections.
right, exact.
And they know when we're saying something, we're actually talking directly to the people.
Exactly. So what I would say is this, man.
That's a lot of budgets.
Jalen Rose, is he on that list too?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
cut.
It's Detroit versus everybody.
Yo, Jalen, we got a spot for you if you ever want to come up, be our NBA analyst. You can't get fired over here. We gonna work shit out.
You're not gonna get rid of Stat Baby, are you?
Nah, Stat is locked in. Stat the culture.
Locked in.
That-
I know
Yo, let me tell you something. Yo, Stat, let me tell you something. It's and no, just Stat like my little sister, my little niece, everything.
Stat, no, I'm just playing. Come on, Stat. You know what it's doing.
No, but what I'm telling you is this. Let us try to find Stat. Some nigga who right now ready to pay for Stat life.
Yeah.
Some horny nigga at home looking at Stat every day talking about I can't wait to marry Stat. I lick Stat feet. Let
There's
us
people that be
come together.
DMing me about Stat.
I
That's
don't
what
know
I'm
how my
trying to-
DMs be, but it's
Yeah.
a lot. No, they know.
No, it's a nigga right now in Saudi Arabia ready to make her his 17th wife for $17 million a year. That's what I'm trying.
Stat, you would take it?
No, guys, I have very good morals. I have very good morals. I'm good.
So I think Stat will be alright if she wasn't here. But I'm happy that we have Stat.
I appreciate it.
She's a very, very much so an asset to this show. But back to ESPN. Listen, man. What I'll tell you is this, man. And everybody can't do it. And listen, it sound crazy when he say it.
Yeah.
And it sound wild when my man go through all this. But when Damon Dash told DJ Envy, you gotta be your own boss.
Yeah.
And DJ Envy
This
couldn't
is-
understand.
this is it.
This is exactly what
This is that
he said,
moment.
This is the moment. Because DJ Envy like, so what, I got a job? He said, could somebody fire you? He said, yeah. He said, see, nobody can fire me.
Yeah.
But Dame seemed like he crazy when he's saying it.
Makes sense
But
now.
now it makes
Dame,
sense.
now you making sense.
He always made sense.
Now
but,
you making sense.
but
To
nigga-
them.
Right, exactly. But
We
niggas-
knew what he was talking
But I'm
about.
talking about to the world, like, Dame's crazy, nobody could work. And don't get me wrong, it can't be a billion bosses, it can't be 100 chiefs and no Indians, but at the end of the day, if you're in a position to basically start your own thing and you have eyeballs on you or you have people watching you and you think you have a platform, cool.
Yeah.
And don't get it fucked up. It's a bunch of people who think they're better than they are, and they'll try to shit niggas and be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing? You out of pocket.
There's a lot of that.
That's a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
Now don't jump out there. You know the sad part about that is that
Mm-hmm.
the people who have no talent would take a chance and do that against the people who have talent who won't take the chance. It's like I do movies, right? I shoot movies and I hire these actors and actresses and they've been doing movies for years and I be like, you never wanted to write your own movie. Because when you're a black actor in Hollywood or whatever, you're sitting by the phone waiting for the phone call like, I hope I get this part. Or not even the part, you get the audition.
Yeah.
So now you get a call like, damn, I hope I could be in Finding Nemo 2 as a voiceover. I hope I could be in Fast and Furious 29. And you sitting there waiting. What if they don't call you? You sitting there really waiting on a call? You got enough money. You should have saved up enough money to be like, people know me as an actor, actress. Let me try and do my own movie.
Yeah.
And they just don't have the knowledge. But listen, like I said, everybody's not chief. We definitely have Indians. But I would say this. This is the point that DJ Envy, that Damon Dash was talking about DJ Envy, when you're in a position, pause, to do something for yourself and you can't get fired, do it.
Yep.
All right. Also, I want to get y'all's perspective on this. So I did actually do a case study on Disney. They have lost a lot of viewership because people are tuning into podcasts, streaming services. So I want
Niggas
to know.
tuning in to us.
Yeah, it is.
I was going to ask,
Be
what
honest.
do you think is the, And a lot of people are tuning in to the show, as y'all know, because y'all tune in too.
we appreciate y'all. You know,
Yes.
we ain't acting crazy.
Very,
but
very
Yeah, we're
much.
not being
Yes.
arrogant. We
Yeah.
just want to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Right.
So I want to know, what do y'all think is the future of sports media?
Us.
Yeah, well, you know, Draymond, you know, and this before we started our podcast or whatever, our sports show, I would say. I don't like calling our shit a podcast, even though they put us in that category. Draymond, for 2 years or maybe 3 years, has been talking about the new media. We the new media. We the new media. And now I get it.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Because I was saying to myself when he was saying that, why y'all be the new media? Why we can't coexist? Nah, people want to see a different perspective. People want to hear a different take. People want to hear Draymond come on his podcast right after the game.
Yeah.
Yo, we wild out tonight, man. I have 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
Only 7 assists. Steph was acting crazy. You get that take from Draymond Green the very next day after his basketball game, and you get the inside of what may have went wrong last night or what was great last night for them. And people want to see that perspective now that you have a social media, or you have a microphone, or you have a camera, or you have Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? All you need is Wi-Fi, nigga. You got a phone, and you could go to Starbucks and get free Wi-Fi. Create something, my nigga. Create it. Because at the end of the day, Draymond Green's podcast is super dope, but it's not spectacular. He got his headphones, he got his microphone, and he giving you his motherfucking point of view, and it's dope. You get what I'm saying? So when you're saying where the future of sports media going, niggas look like niggas getting fired. All these niggas who acting tight and sitting there proper and trying to be like, well, you know, we did the analytics, and if you're shooting 22% for niggas, yo, my niggas missed last night. They shooting air balls and all that wild shit. Now, if you want the analytics, of course you want to know what people's stats are, so on and so forth. Okay.
This is like the same thing that happened to rap.
Okay.
This is exactly the same thing.
What
A whole
perspective?
new wave came in.
Yeah.
A whole new wave that made the other wave seem like you don't even need it unless you're that gifted. I think that's exactly what's happening with sports media.
Right, but think about music, and it could be happening with sports media too. Like every, I would say 7 to 10 years, a new style comes in.
Yeah.
And Mace is absolutely right. It may have took longer than 7 to 10 years, but now they're getting it. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't stay relevant so what you gotta realize this, right? Who's the majority, what race is the majority in, let's just use the NBA? Black people.
Black people.
How old are they? coming in 18, 19, 20.
18.
Even
Good 20.
even if they consider you old at 35, 36, whatever. But that's still young niggas that grew up listening to rap or listening to hip hop or listen to the culture or whatever. So who would they rather talk to?
Yeah.
Niggas like us or niggas that look like us or some stuck up nigga who they may give some information to and then they don't report it the way that they told it to them.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And change it.
Right, exactly.
Switch it up.
So I don't know where it's going moving forward, but you definitely see a change going on right now.
Well, this concludes part 1 of today's episode, but we'll be right back tomorrow for part 2.
What you want, nigga? Everything, nigga, super size. 2 Big Macs. Like when they doing them 2 for $5.